It's that quiet pull in the pit of your stomach, the restlessness that rises unbidden, a sense that you're not meant to stay where you are. It's the stirring of something deeper, a whisper that calls you beyond the ordinary, urging you to step into something greater, something you haven't yet fully realized. Perhaps it's a yearning for purpose, a deep desire to fulfill something more than the mundane. Have you ever felt it? That feeling that there's more to life than what you're experiencing, that the path you've been walking doesn't quite align with the vast potential you feel inside? This is no accident. Carl Jung, one of the most profound thinkers on the human psyche, understood this sensation well. It's not a curse, not a sign of discontent, but a powerful invitation. These signs, these subtle nudges from within, are your soul's way of telling you that you are meant for more, that you are being called to something far greater than the ordinary life you may have settled into. In this journey, we'll uncover 4 signs that reveal when you are destined for a life of greater purpose, a deeper calling, the signs of transformation that only you can walk toward. What if everything you've ever felt was not a burden, but a call to become your truest self? At the heart of Carl Jung's philosophy lies the concept of the self, the totality of our being, the fullest expression of who we are. The self is not merely the ego or the personality we present to the world. It is the deeper, unshakable core of who we are, untouched by the masks we wear or the roles we play. When we feel that pull towards something greater, it is often the self calling us to align with its true essence. This feeling isn't a random whim or fleeting thought. It is the beginning of a profound process, the journey of individuation. Individuation, according to Jung, is the process of becoming whole, of integrating the conscious and unconscious aspects of ourselves. It's about shedding the layers that conceal our true nature and stepping into a fuller, more authentic version of who we are. These signs, these feelings of yearning and discontent, are the whispers from the unconscious, beckoning us toward our higher potential. They are not signs that we need to change who we are, but rather that we must awaken to who we've always been beneath the surface. The real journey isn't about building something new, but about stripping away the false layers of identity we've created and returning to our true, unshakable self. These 4 signs are your invitation from the unconscious to walk the path toward this wholeness, toward becoming who you were always meant to be. Sign number 1, restlessness and discontent. Restlessness is a feeling many of us know well, that persistent discomfort, the sensation that something isn't quite right, that we're not exactly where we're meant to be. It's not a mere fleeting moment of dissatisfaction. It's deeper, more profound, like a knot in your stomach that refuses to untangle. This restlessness is the soul's way of telling us that something is missing, that we are not aligned with our truest self. Carl Jung believed that this feeling wasn't something to fear, but rather something to listen to. He saw it as a signal from the unconscious, an invitation to evolve. Our psyche, in its wisdom, is telling us that we are ready for more, that we must move beyond the confines of the present moment and step into a more authentic version of who we are. Think of it like the wind that whispers beyond the walls of the known, beckoning us towards something more, something greater. Restlessness is not a sign of failure, nor a sign of dissatisfaction with what we have. It is a sign that we are ready to outgrow what we've become and move toward what we are meant to be. A story that illustrates this is of someone who had a stable job, a comfortable relationship, yet felt a deep, gnawing discontent. Life was secure, predictable, but it lacked passion and meaning. Over time, this inner turmoil pushed them to confront what they truly desired, a life of purpose, alignment, and self-discovery. This restlessness became their guide, leading them toward a transformative path of growth and authenticity. Embracing restlessness is the first step toward change. It's the soul's invitation to transcend what's comfortable and reach for something deeper. When you feel the stirrings of dissatisfaction, don't ignore them. It's your call to evolve, to find the life you were meant to live. Restlessness isn't the enemy. It's your inner voice urging you to step beyond the walls you've built around yourself, to find your truest path. Sign number 2, intuitive guidance. If you felt restless and uncertain, only to suddenly receive an insight that seems to come from nowhere, you're not alone. Intuitive guidance is another powerful sign that you are meant for more. This isn't just a fleeting idea or a logical deduction, it's a deep knowing, a sudden shift in your perception that guides you towards something greater. Carl Jung believed that the unconscious mind holds a wealth of wisdom and insight, offering us subtle nudges that point us toward our true path. Intuition is that quiet voice within, a spark that ignites deep in your soul, guiding you toward decisions that your rational mind cannot fully explain. It often shows up as a gut feeling, a sense that something is right or wrong without needing a logical explanation. Think of it as a faint whisper that only your soul can hear. It might be the sense that your current life, despite its stability, isn't the life you were meant to live, and you suddenly feel an inner pull to change. Perhaps after years of working in a well-paying job, you hear an inner voice telling you, it's time to leave and pursue something that brings more meaning, even though the choice seems risky. Maybe you've spent years in a relationship that no longer serves you, and then one day you simply know it's time to let go. This isn't a decision based on external pressure or practicality. It's the voice of your inner self, urging you towards something more aligned with who you truly are. Jung saw this guidance as a part of individuation, the process of becoming whole, stepping into your authentic self. When intuition speaks, it's an invitation to trust that the unconscious knows better than your conscious mind, urging you to take bold steps toward your true purpose. These moments of clarity, these sudden insights, are the soul's whispers, pointing you in the direction of your greatest potential. The more you listen, the more you align with the path you were meant to walk. Sign number 3, the call to creativity. If you've ever felt a sudden surge of creative energy, a desire to express something deep within you, then you felt the power of a sign that you are meant for more. Creativity is not merely the domain of artists or musicians, it is the language of the soul. Carl Jung saw creativity as an essential part of individuation, the process through which we evolve into our fullest selves. When creativity calls, it's not just an urge to create, it's a signal from your unconscious that you are aligning with your truest potential. Creativity is like a river flowing from deep within, a force that rises up to meet you with inspiration and purpose. It is the spark that ignites a fire, a sudden realization that you have something unique to offer the world, something that can only be born through you. This call to creativity often arises when we least expect it, after years of neglecting our creative impulses or living in patterns that don't truly fulfill us. Perhaps you've always had a secret longing to write, paint, or play music, but life got in the way. Then one day, out of nowhere, you feel the urge to pick up a pen, a paintbrush, or a guitar. This surge of inspiration can be life-altering, propelling you into a new direction, whether it's a new career, a new relationship, or a new way of being. Jung believed that when we follow our creative urges, we tap into a deeper part of ourselves that has been waiting to emerge. Creativity often asks us to take risks and step into the unknown, to challenge the limitations of the past and to manifest something new in the world. It calls us to transcend the confines of our old identity and step into the fullness of who we are becoming. So if you feel that sudden spark of inspiration, that urge to create, don't dismiss it. Embrace it. It is a sign that you are on the right path, one that will lead you to deeper fulfillment and alignment with your authentic self. Creativity, in all its forms, is the soul's way of calling you to step into your purpose, Sign number 4. Facing the shadow. After embracing the flow of creativity, the next sign that you are meant for more is the call to face your shadow. The shadow, as Carl Jung taught us, is the part of ourselves that we repress, deny, or ignore, the aspects of our being that we fear or deem undesirable. It holds not only our deepest wounds and vulnerabilities, but also the untapped potential and strength that can propel us to new heights. Confronting the shadow can feel like stepping into a dark cave or an unknown land, a place that feels dangerous because it challenges us to look at the parts of ourselves that we have long avoided. But in this darkness lies the key to profound transformation. When we face the shadow, we are not just confronting our fears, mistakes, or weaknesses, we are embracing the full spectrum of who we are, both light and dark. Jung believed that true growth and individuation occur when we no longer run from these parts of ourselves, but instead move through them. For example, imagine someone who has spent their life avoiding painful memories, trauma, or insecurities. For years, they mask their pain with achievement, perfectionism, or avoidance. Then one day, circumstances push them to face these buried aspects of themselves. It may come in the form of revisiting old wounds, confronting limiting beliefs, or challenging past trauma. The process is difficult, even uncomfortable, but in doing so, they begin to experience a profound shift. They feel more authentic, more powerful, and more aligned with their true self. The shadow once feared becomes a powerful ally in the journey toward wholeness. Confronting it opens up new possibilities and gives the individual the courage to move beyond the patterns that once held them back. Facing the shadow is not about defeating it, it's about integration. It's about embracing the parts of ourselves that we've feared, and in doing so, unlocking the fullness of our potential. The greatest sign that you are meant for more is when you are called to confront your shadow, for only through this confrontation can true growth emerge. As you reflect on the 4 signs that point toward your higher purpose, consider which one resonates most deeply with your current journey. Is it the restlessness urging you to seek more? The quiet intuition guiding you through life's decisions? The creative surge calling you to express your truest self? Or is it the shadow, beckoning you to confront the hidden parts of yourself that hold untapped power? Whichever sign speaks to you, take a moment today to integrate it. Trust your intuition. Allow your creativity to flow. Embrace the courage to confront your shadow. Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual unfolding of your true self, one step at a time. The signs you've seen are not distant markers of a future you will one day reach. They are invitations to step into your true self right now, to begin living the life that has always been calling you. Take that step today, no matter how small, and allow yourself to be guided by the wisdom within. As you walk this path, remember the 4 signs that reveal you are meant for more: restlessness, intuition, creativity, and facing the shadow. These are not random events or coincidences. They are the whispers of your soul, guiding you toward the life you were always meant to live. Trust these signs as they point the way, and trust yourself, because you are already on the path to something extraordinary. The world is waiting for you to step into your fullness, and your soul knows exactly how to lead the way. This journey toward your higher potential is sacred and unfolding, one step at a time. Embrace it with courage and grace. Your soul remembers what the world forgot, and it's calling you home. This is Echoes of Psyche, where the soul finds its voice and the truth of who you are is remembered.